this is my guide if you want to collect Family Guy stuff, okay? What you are seeing right here is the complete DVD collection of Family Guy. Not really the compilations or like the single disc episodes, but pretty much the entire series. So all the seasons and the 5 extras that you need at the end there if you want it fully complete. Now, here's the thing about Family Guy stuff. It's fairly cheap. The DVDs are fairly cheap. Everything else is expensive. But the DVDs are pretty cheap. When we start getting to this territory right here, like season 13 to 17, that's when it starts getting a little expensive. Like, those are like $20 each. No one fucking bought season 15, so that one's like $40 for some goddamn reason. That's how much I paid for that. I paid $40 for season 15, and it got lost in the fucking mail. I was pissed off. But, yeah, season 15, that one's the hardest one to come by. That one's the rarest out of all the Family Guy DVDs, not including this bullshit. But, like, the most common ones that you'll find are, like, the ones that pretty much brung the show back. So, like, that would be volumes 1 through 8. Like, all the pre-widescreen episodes. And there's another thing you need to realize. Family Guy did this really cool thing called switching from volumes to seasons around season 12. Like, if you boot up season 12's DVD, it'll say volume 13. Because they already had the menus made before they made the actual DVD. So, season 12 is actually volume 13, but there is no existence of a volume 13 Family Guy DVD. But they did this really cool thing where after they moved to seasons, they re-released volume 11 and volume 12 to say season 10 and 11, since they were pretty much just the entire seasons on those discs. So it doesn't matter what you do, your complete collection will have duplicate numbers. So, like, if you have all the original releases, it'll be like volume 10, volume 11, volume 12, season 12. But if you're like me and I have the re-releases because they were cheaper, I have a volume 10, season 11. So that's something you're going to have to be aware of. But yeah, I do not have the alternative versions of season 10 and 11. I do not have them. I used to have volume 12, but I don't remember what happened to it. I think I gave it away to someone. But I do, and here's another thing. Volume 14 actually had 2 different versions. So, let me show you that real fast. So, the most common copy you'll find is the Candy Cohog Marshmallow version, which is this one. This is the most common copy of season 14 you will find. I'm just showing you everything. But it also had an alternative version, which is much rarer, and I'm really happy that I have both versions, and I got them from one single lot. So I have the alternative season 14 as well, which was based on the episode where Peter, Quagmire, Joe, and Cleveland were telling like scary stories to try and make a movie. So yeah, there's that one. This is the alternative, which is a lot harder to come by. I don't know why they made an alternative version, but they just kind of did. So yeah. If you actually come across this one's a lot more rare, because a lot of people selling them online, they have this one. And a lot of times you go to like thrift stores or places that sell DVDs, it's this one. If they even have Family Guy shit, because weirdly enough, if you go to anywhere that sells DVD, it's always the common ones, which the common ones is volume 1 to volume, I already said it, volume 1 to volume 8. Those are the most common ones. You will find those all the fucking time. And weirdly enough, season 17, like the last one they made, I don't know why that one's also pretty common to come by. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much what a complete Family Guy collection. And then you have the 5 stragglers at the end, which you have to have if you want them all. So that's Partial Terms of Endearment, which I don't have the slipcover to a lot of these. Partial Terms of Endearment, you need this one. This one's the band episodes. This one's the one you can't even fucking stream. You need the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy. which I actually have like one of the single cases from when I bought my copy of Volume 7, which was a collector's edition. Yeah. So the Family Guy Star Wars DVDs, they're all separate, but they also have this trilogy box set. And actually, there's another thing to know about this is these also had Blu-ray releases as well, making the only Family Guy Blu-rays to ever fucking exist. So there's Blu-ray copies of the Star Wars episodes as well. And there's also, one of them had a collector's edition. I don't remember which one. But one of the Star Wars episodes also had a collector's edition. So it's pretty much the same size as this box. I was really close to buying that one, but I never did. And of course, Stewie Griffin's Untold Story. This one's the big one. And there's actually a lot of benefits to having this one because this one's pretty much like the full movie shit. But yeah. But sometimes when you're collecting the Family Guy DVDs, you'll come across some interesting stuff. Like if you buy like a whole bunch of lots, sometimes you'll come across like collector's editions, like this one for Volume 7, which all the collector's editions came from Target. And like they usually come with like extra stuff, like an art book. I have the poster up. I'm not going to show you the poster. But like you'll sometimes come across this. But like you'll also come across like these singles, the single releases, which most commonly were from FYE, I think is what it's called, right? Yeah, FYE. Don't get these unless they're like $1, because they're usually only like 1 or 2 episodes on a disc. I think the one that had the most was like 3 episodes, and it was all the episodes with the fucking chicken fight. So, like, this one's only 1 Family Guy episode on a disc. No bonus features, nothing. The only other thing you get with this is a fucking Cleveland Show episode. That's it. And both of them are censored, by the way. They're not uncensored like the episode. So it's just the censored version. I only got that because I wanted just a single release of my favorite fucking episode of Family Guy. This one, at least it's uncensored, but, like, it's still, there's not really any reason to get it. Unless you really want, like, the bonus features. I don't even think this one has bonus features. I think this one's literally just 2 episodes on a disc. Like, they are the most worthless things you could ever get. And then I just have a brand new sealed copy of Volume 6, which I got from the lot that gave me both season 14s, which was awesome. That was an awesome lot. I think it was like fucking $9 as well. But yeah, I have a brand new copy. This is like my 3rd copy of Volume 6, and that's the thing you have to realize. The cheapest way to get a lot of these DVDs is through lots. But the problem with buying with lots is that you're going to get a shitload of duplicates. I'm pretty sure I ended up with like 3 different copies of Volume 1, the biggest one. I had 3 copies of Stewie Griffin's Untold Story. I'm now only down to 2. Same thing with Volume 1. In my closet, I have all the duplicates. Well, I have a duplicate of Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 4, 5, I think my duplicate copy of Volume 5 doesn't work, 6, 7, and Stewie Griffin's Untold Story. That's all the duplicates that I have of the Family Guy seasons. A lot of them I've given away, pretty much, to friends and family. I think the broken Volume 5 I threw away. I think that Volume 5 is a working copy. I don't know. I genuinely don't have a goddamn clue. But, like, besides that, there's also this one, the Cutting Room Floor. I don't know where you're supposed to get this one. I think this one came with, like, Volume 1 of American Dad as, like, a bonus. But, yeah. You can buy this, like, singly off Amazon for, like, fucking $5. But, yeah, it is mainly for, like, if you really like bonus features or whatever. Then you also have the CDs as well. Family Guy had 2 CDs, from what I'm aware of. You had the big main one, that was Live in Vegas. This one is the interesting one. There is another one that was, like, online only buy, and I think that one's actually kind of expensive. That one was just, like, a bunch of scores from the show. So it's just a bunch of, like, instrumental music. that was in Family Guy. Still an interesting listen to, because Family Guy is probably the show with the best soundtrack ever. Genuinely, one of the best TV show soundtracks ever fucking made. And they never made a soundtrack CD. They never did. The closest was the score. But, they never just, released the songs. It was only on digital platforms. The Family Guy 25th Anniversary, that one had a handful of songs. Then they just, singly released, a handful of them for no fucking reason. I wish they actually made, a proper CD soundtrack. There was a promotional vinyl, which is incredibly fucking difficult to find, of Stewie's Sexy Party, which actually isn't on this soundtrack, even though, the artwork for it is this. Because the only way to listen to Stewie's Sexy Party was through the music video. I don't think there was an uncensored version of it, but that promotional vinyl might have actually had the uncensored version. But that promotional vinyl also included the vocals and instrumental to that song as well. So that is something I definitely want to get my hands on, just for preservation purposes. So it could possibly contain the uncensored version of Stewie's Sexy Party and the vocals and instrumental to it as well. You probably can't use them very well since it's coming from a fucking vinyl, but still, that's a fucking big deal. But yeah, there's also something why would you want these, right? Why would you want the Family Guy DVDs? It's because it's the only way to watch Family Guy uncensored. It is the only way. I know season 4 is partially uncensored on fucking Hulu for some goddamn reason, but that's it. That's all you fucking get. The rest of the show is not uncensored, and it sucks, because, season 18 or 19, literally the first fucking episode was Stewie's first word being fuck. I want to watch that uncensored. But I'm grateful we even just got season 17, because this one had You Can't Handle the Booth, the actual episode to it, which I feel aired before, because I remember watching the original version of You Can't Handle the Booth, on TV at one point. The entire joke of that episode was oh, it's the cast of Family Guy talking over an episode, and there's a bunch of bullshit that happens. But inside that was an actual Family Guy episode they made, and I swear to God, I remember that episode not having any dialogue. I remember that episode not having any commentary. I remember it being by itself. But I can't find any evidence of it. And it sucks, too, because there's no way to stream that. And piracy sites won't have that either. They won't. Because that's not the actual fucking version of the episode. The actual version of the episode is the characters talking. So, if you want to watch that, you have to get the DVD. Or find someone who has the DVD and ripped it and put it on Google Drive or some shit. There's no way to actually pirate that episode. So, you're just shit out of luck with that one. Which sucks. But luckily, season 17 is pretty common. Unlike season 15, a $40 piece of shit. But but yeah, that's pretty much the entire guide for collecting the DVDs. Now, there is extra shit up here, which I'll talk about now. What you got is the games. So, one of the first ones was Family Guy DVD Blast. This one is just Seen It. It's pretty much that's all it really is just Seen It. Just without the board game part. It's just keep tallying on a score. But yeah, this is just Seen It. There's nothing really too interesting with this one. But the interesting ones are the actual video games. You have Family Guy the video game, which came out on PS2, PSP, and Xbox in 2006. This one went up in price. Both the actual Family Guy games went up in price. Again, a lot of Family Guy shit went up in price, except for the DVDs and the fucking DVD Blast game. But this one went up in price. And I think it's because the mini games were funny as hell. And you can thank TikTok for making Family Guy shit expensive. But this game's not that good. Like, if you can find it for $15, I say that's pretty fair. That's how much I paid for this, and it was complete box. But yeah, this game isn't really that good. I would not recommend spending any more than $15 for it. Trust me. This game is not worth anything more than that. When it was brand new and like $20, I wouldn't have fucking bought it. But, yeah, I think probably the cheapest copy of this game is probably going to be on Xbox, because PS2 and PSP are obviously going to be up there, especially PSP. But still, though, this one's worth it. Not worth it, but this one is. It's just funny to see the mini games. The game itself is dog shit. The game itself is hard as hell for some goddamn reason. And then you got the actually good one, Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. I bought this game for $30, and I was telling all my friends and family, buy this fucking game. If you want the ever so slight chance of playing this, I was telling everyone who's a fan of Family Guy that I know, buy this game, like right now. This game will shoot up in fucking price. It hits all the special marks of a game that will shoot up in price. On a dying console, because the Xbox 360 store hasn't shut down yet. It's a delisted game, and it's based on a famous property that's getting more and more popular, especially with TikTok. Buy this game. And it didn't help that there was like a meme video of the multiplayer of this game as well, making trick shots in that fucking thing. They wouldn't listen to me. This game shot up to $80 fucking at one point. I'm not joking. The Xbox 360 version shot up to $80. It went down to $50, and that's the cheapest I've seen it recently, was $50. I think it might still even be $50. Let me go get my other phone. Is Family Guy $50 now? Because I have not seen this game get any fucking cheaper. I've never seen this hit 30 unless it's like the PlayStation 3 version at an actual game store. Yeah, it's still $50. Holy shit, $50 disc only. Holy fuck, this game shot up in price. And I told them, buy it. Buy this fucking game. They didn't listen. Now we're stuck with these fucking prices. You're never playing the game unless you pirate it for PC. Because it's not even on Steam anymore. I told them, buy this fucking game. If you ever want to try it on Xbox, because that's probably the best platform to play the game on, since PC, you can't play with controller on PC. If you try to play with controller, just enable player 2. Yeah, $50 for the US disc only. God damn, what about the PS3 version? I think that one's still pretty cheap, right? No, even the PlayStation 3 version went up in price. It's around $80. I remember seeing that shit at $30, while this one was at $80. Back, like, yeah, $35 just for the case and manual. Yeah, this game shot up in fucking value. I told them. It hit all the perfect marks. They didn't listen. It hit all of them. And I'm happy I bought this. Do you know why? Because I would gladly pay fucking $50 for this game. Even though it's annoying as shit, it has its obnoxious moments, it's a really good game. It honestly is. Like, when you die, it's just like, oh, here you go. Throw you fucking back. No lives. Infinite continues. If you die, it's just like, oh, here you go. I'm going to just put you back there. Because the game had a giant multiplayer focus. So, like genuinely, this is a really good game. Like, $50 I would pay for it, but, like, realistically, $30 is enough. That's how much I paid for this. $30. Disc and case only. And I'm happy. I'm happy I paid that much for this game. because this is a $30 game. This easily is. It was made by Heavy Iron, the same people who worked on SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob movie game, two really good licensed games. So of course, this one would also be pretty decent as well. But yeah, if you somehow find a cheap copy of this game for 30 or less, I would fucking buy that, like, immediately. Because once the person who's selling it or the game store updates their prices, that shit's easily going into 50 and possibly into the glass case of Doom. So yeah, buy this game if you can for cheap. You could always just pirate it for PC though, but again, you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't play that game with fucking controller. So, and you want to play this type of game with a controller. This game feels unnatural with mouse and keyboard. But then again, I was playing on like 2 FPS, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah, this game is an honest recommendation for me. And it's a shame that it shot up in value so goddamn much. I actually don't even know about Family Guy, the video game. Like the original PlayStation 2 one. Because last time I checked, that one was at like $20-$30. Because I've actually been meaning to buy that game for PSP. Yeah, it's still around there. It's still around the $30 price range. That one hasn't really moved too much. Some people are trying to get 50 out of it, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't pay. I would pay 15 or less for Family Guy, the video game. But Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, that one's the one that's fucking worth it. Actually, now that I'm here, what about Deadpool? I want to know. Okay, that one's also around 30. That's deserved. That game ain't that good. And then you have probably the most strangest Family Guy merch. The strangest Family Guy release. That being this. The Family Guy UMD movies. I know that there was an official season 1 on VHS. I missed my fucking chance buying that. And also, I would have to import that shit from the UK. It wasn't gonna happen. But these are expensive. Mainly the volumes. But there was either 4 or 5 of these. The only reason I'm unsure is because I don't know if one of the Star Wars episodes actually got released on UMD movie. I don't know if that was like real or not. But I know for sure that there was Volume 1, Volume 2, Stewie Griffin's Untold Story, and the Freaking Sweet Collection. The volumes are the expensive ones. Like Volume 1, this one actually has a reason to be like $40. It's because this was actually the biggest UMD collection on the PSP in North America. Yeah, because this contained a whopping 5 discs. I'm missing the second one. That's the reason why I own this. I'm missing the second one, so I got it for $20. And the person who was selling it shut down their eBay shop, and I thought I got scammed. But no, they actually did deliver it to me. And I feel really bad because I cannot change my review. And I think at this point it's a little too late. But yeah. It comes with a whopping 5. It is not the biggest UMD collection, though. The biggest goes to Harry Potter, the 8-movie collection on PSP, released only in the UK. I think it comes with 8 discs. I don't even think it was the 8-movie collection. I think it was just 8 discs in general. But as far as I'm aware, this is the biggest collection of UMD movies from a single set. None of that, oh, no, actually, there's the fucking Japanese-only PSP game that had, like, 13 DLC discs. I'm not talking about that. You had to buy those separately. All these you had to buy at once. But there is a rarer one, that being Volume 2, aka Season 3. That one, I've only seen one listing for. And it was $80 fucking from Canada. AKA $120. One listing of Volume 2. Let me boot up eBay again to see if there's possibly another listing of that. But yeah, that one is incredibly rare to come by. So if you ever come by Volume 2 on UMD Movie, fucking buy it immediately. Holy shit. Okay, I got fucking confused there for a second. Okay, it was just brand new. Okay, I was about to go fucking apeshit. It's like, this is $100 now? But yeah, just to see the crazy price range. That's how rare it is. $200 fucking dollars. It's cheaper to buy the fucking bundle. But yeah, Volume 2 is one of the rarest ones. Because no one fucking bought it. So it's comically expensive. Well, Volume 1, like, if it's missing a disc, you could easily get it for like $20 and then just replace that disc. And then, like, other copies that's like fucking $40 with all the discs. But still, though, this shit gets expensive. But some of the cheaper ones is the other ones that I talked about. So, Stewie Griffin Untold Story. Hold on. Stewie Griffin Untold Story. That one isn't too bad. As you can see, it's like fucking $15. That's about average price for a UMD movie. The fucking SpongeBob movie on UMD Movie is like $100. Because it's one of 2 fucking SpongeBob UMD movies. But yeah, Stewie Griffin Untold Story. No one fucking liked it, but everyone still bought it. So that's why that one's super goddamn cheap. And then you have the Frickin' Sweet Collection, which that one's interesting because here in North America, we never got a normal case copy of that. I think Canada got a normal case of it though. So like sometimes you'll come across like people in the US selling like a normal case copy of Frickin' Sweet Collection, but the Frickin' Sweet Collection only really got bundled as a slipcover, as a tiny ass slipcover. Let me show you. Family Guy. Frickin' Sweet Collection PSP. Like, it came bundled with a lot of PSPs. Like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll see copies with like a normal full case. I'm pretty sure that's Canadian only fucking case. Because I don't think we actually got that. Like, you're not getting fucking scammed if you buy that. I think the normal case is more rare than the shitty little fucking slipcover that a lot of these came with. Maybe it did come out in America. I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is typically what a lot of them look like. The tiny ass slipcover, which is dog shit. But yeah, that... Oh, okay, so that was like the not for resale copy. Right, it says not for resale on it, yeah. So, I guess the US did sell it, but I think they're more rare because no one fucking bought it because their PSP came with the damn disc. But yeah, you can find a lot of little slipcover PSP games. And Family Guy the Frickin' Sweet Collection was actually one of the UMD movies that came with a little slipcover. I think there was also Spider-Man 2 that had that as well. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to close this. So yeah, there's 2 different Frickin' Sweet Collections. I do have a DVD copy of the Frickin' Sweet Collection. It's taped to my window. It's taped to my window. So, it's sun-bleached all to hell, and I have a video of it fucking somewhere. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure Family Guy Star Wars also had one. But I do not know which one. It was Blue Harvest. Yeah, Blue Harvest had a UMD movie as well. I think it was only Blue Harvest that had it. I don't think any others had it. But again, though, the trilogy had Blu-rays. So you could actually... That's like the only time Family Guy ever got released on Blu-ray. I think I already said that. But yeah, the PSP shit... If you find the volumes for a cheap price, fucking get them. They are expensive as hell. Same thing with Season 15. Both of these are expensive. I'll check fucking eBay again. How much is season 15? Last time I checked, it was $40 fucking, and that's how much I paid for it. I'm gonna watch this. It's like fucking $20 now. I was joking. I was fucking joking. I was joking. I'm not even mad. Season 15 actually had a lot of episodes that I really liked on it, so. Yeah. Season 15 usually stays around the $20 mark now. Oh yeah, there's also these. These are bootlegs. These are not real. Family Guy stopped making official DVDs at season 17. If you see these are bootlegs. I would still recommend getting them, though. The thing about these bootlegs is they're going to be censored. Because, again, as far as I'm aware, there is no uncensored version of any episode released after season 17. There is not a single one that is official, there's no official uncensored version. So, like, that was the only reason you got the fucking DVDs in the first place, was for the uncensored episodes. And actually, Volume 3 and 4, possibly even 5 and 6, did something really funny called, we're going to put both versions of the episodes on the fucking disc. So, like, when you click play, it's the censored version. So you have to go into the fucking settings and be like, no, I want to watch the uncensored version. You have to do that with every damn episode. Unless you click play all. Yeah, it's the most annoying, obnoxious bullshit. But yeah, any season after 17 never got official releases. Even the last official Family Guy DVD, which was like 20 Greatest Melodies or whatever, didn't go past season 17 with episodes. So there is, as far as I'm aware, there is no existence of any season 18 episodes being uncensored. No commentary, no bonus features, no deleted scenes, none of that shit. I'm pretty sure after season 17, Family Guy stopped doing the uncensored shit, which is fucking annoying. What I hope someday happens is when Family Guy does end, they release a giant box set. A huge box set of the entirety of Family Guy. It would be like $300 of every single episode. And they will all be uncensored, hopefully. They're probably going to pull like a Rick and Morty or Aqua Teen Hunger Force and be like, Rick and Morty? No, Aqua Teen Hunger Force and fucking regular show. They're probably going to do like, the first original batch of DVDs, they're just going to be the ones that you could originally buy. And then the later ones are not going to be any fucking special whatsoever. You might as well have just bought the bootlegs. It would have been cheaper. I hope they don't fucking do that. I hope they just release them uncensored. They don't even have to have any bonus features. As long as it's uncensored, I'm happy. As long as it's uncensored and it's surround sound. That's all I give a shit about. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping they do with Family Guy. Once that shit ends, once Family Guy is over, I hope they just release a giant fucking box set. I hope they also do the same thing with The Simpsons. Because I think The Simpsons... I'm really curious what they'll do for a Simpsons box set. I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, it's going to be bigger than that fucker. I think same thing with South Park as well. Like, it already takes up so much room to just have all the South Park seasons already. But yeah. That's pretty much the entire guide for just collecting Family Guy media. You also have, like, extra bullshit, like the toys. I don't know anything about these toys. Like, you have this guy. I don't know anything about, like, Kid Robot toys. As far as I'm aware, you just come across these sometimes. Like, I don't know anything about these. This is not my expertise. My expertise is this. My expertise is media itself, not fucking toys or books. Like, I have this fucking Family Guy mug. I've come across, like, 2 more of these, by the way. Way cheaper than that one, too, and that makes me mad. Like, I also have this, like, promotional Gamer Peter card. I found this. I think this was, like, $2. And I was like, this is funny. I want it. And a funny story with this. When it arrived in the mail, My stepmom grabbed it, and she thought it was a gift from my dad. She thought it was like, oh, nice little card from my dad. She opened it, it's fucking this. And she was like, oh, this is a Hawk thing. And I was like, okay. And like, I didn't know about that until he told me. It was so fucking funny. That's like the one big disadvantage was sharing the exact same name as your fucking dad. It's like, oh, it's a card. Oh, he got me a card. And it's fucking always Gamer Peter. And it's like, oh, yeah, that's for his fucking loser son. Yeah. You also come across a lot of bootleg Family Guy merch as well, like this cool ass pin, which is awesome, but I'll never wear it. Just in case I lose it, like my fucking yellow Pikmin pin. And then we have that. That thing's awesome. I think I paid $30 for that fucking thing. Because it was actually from Barnes & Noble. And I showed my friend, huge fucking Family Guy fanatic, this book. Please don't knock anything over. Please knock over Rodin before you knock over the fucking toys. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I bought this from Barnes & Noble. Inside Family Guy. Signed by Seth MacFarlane. I showed this to my friend and I was like, well, fucking, I pretty much took the last copy off the shelf. And this is $30. As you can see back here. And this is an awesome book, by the way. I recommend this book. If there's scans online, fucking look at it, because this book's like $50 without his signature. But yeah, this is an awesome book. And just to show you the signature. There it is. I'd still like to meet him someday. But I have not seen Family Guy in actual fucking years, so... I don't know. I'm kind of rusty. I straight up just never seen the new season. I just straight up never saw it. I don't think I've seen the new season or the season before that. The last thing I remember of Family Guy is Meg hooking up with a Russian dude. That's the last thing I know about Family Guy. And that was, I think that was a few years ago. So I genuinely am pretty rusty when it comes to my Family Guy lore. But yeah, that's pretty much a lot of what Family Guy collecting is. The main thing you're going to be collecting is the fucking DVDs. That is the main thing. That is the thing that has the most and is usually the cheapest as well. Second is probably the games. Because there's so little of them. This is pretty much every Family Guy game. This isn't including like mobile games. The fucking delisted pinball table that I have for Pinball Effects 3. But there's also one for Pinball Effects 2. It's not including the fucking Steam card game with Family Guy characters. It's not including any of that. But like, this is pretty much everything. I know there's a whole fucking bunch of Family Guy books that I'm unaware of. But again, books are not really my forte. I only collect books of shit that I care. I only collect books of shit that I care about. But yeah. I also have a duplicate copy of DVD Blast. And that's what's holding up the book so it doesn't actually fall into the crevice over there and become lost media. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. That's pretty much everything. That's all the interesting stuff with trying to collect Family Guy's items. There's a few other things like plushes. Like I have a Talking Stewie plush somewhere in there. I'm not going to dig for it. Possibility I put it in fucking storage. But there's also like board games and stuff, which the board games can get pretty expensive. Like I think Family Guy fucking, the Game of Life Family Guy is like fucking $30 or whatever. I'm not pulling out eBay again to check. I will pull out eBay again for Inside Family Guy, because I'm curious. How much is Inside Family Guy? It's not real apparently. Didn't happen. There we go. $80. Holy fuck, that went up in price. Yeah. You're never reading that fucking book. Holy shit, $80? The fucking signed copy's $300. I remember when the signed copy was like $50. damn, this shit fucking went up in price. Family Guy shit's expensive. And I got lucky. I was an early adopter. I was an OG Family Guy fan. Yeah, I was a fucking OG. Early fucking adopter. Family Guy shit. But yeah. That's pretty much the guide. You're not getting half this shit. Pretty much. The fucking shit's too rare and expensive now. I think actually rare because some of the shit no one ever bought. Especially season 15. I remember when that bitch was $40-$50. And of course, the volumes on UMD video, you're probably never going to get those. Back to the Multiverse is too fucking expensive. Family Guy the video game, you have a pretty decent chance of finding. DVD Blast is fucking everywhere. You can find that fucking everywhere. I'm pretty sure some are probably still rotting in Walmarts, if you look hard enough. These are the most common Family Guy shit you're going to find. Volumes 1 through 7, 8, possibly 9. These are the most unlikely. And in season 16 and 17 are probably easy to come by. Partial Terms of Endearment, every place at least has one copy of it. Star Wars, that's probably going to be difficult to find. Like, those are actually kind of, like, not that common. You'll probably find, like, 1 or 2 discs. Definitely not all 3. You have to look hard for all 3. And Stuart Griffin's Untold Story is fucking everywhere. But, like, a lot of this shit you're probably just going to have to buy off eBay. But yeah, that's pretty much if you want to collect Family Guy stuff. It's not fucking easy. It will cost you a lot of money. Again, I spent $30 for Back to the Multiverse, and I spent $40 on fucking season 15. That shit gets expensive fast. And you have no clue if it's going to shoot up in price or it's going to fucking plummet to $20. But Back to the Multiverse, you're too late on that. Inside Family Guy, you're too late on that. Pretty much all the Family Guy games you're too late on. I think Family Guy, the video game on Xbox, if you really want to play that game, the Xbox version is probably the best you're going to get. Like, the original Xbox version. And it's one of the backwards compatible games as well. I think you can play it on 360. Let me check, though. Family Guy, the game, Xbox. I think that one's fairly cheap. Yeah, about like $30. It's about $25 disc only. So the original Xbox version of the Family Guy game is your best bet because it's like $30, no manual. While the PS2 and the PSP copies of the Family Guy video game are fairly expensive. I forgot how expensive was the PS2 one. Yeah, the PS2 one was also around $30. I think the PSP one is the rare one. Is the expensive one. Yeah. $40 to $50 for the PSP Family Guy the video game. So that one is that's the rarest one. And of course, the rarest Back to the Multiverse is 360. And the rarest UMD video is Volume 2. But that is just a fucking disc, pretty much. It's just Family Guy DVDs shrunken down into smaller discs for the PSP. And it's not too interesting to collect those. Unless you really give a shit about the PSP and you really want to watch Family Guy. That's what I did. That was a legitimate fucking thing that I did at one point. The school that I went to, my high school, that fucking place is dog shit internet. And I mean, like, if you're using data, you cannot connect to shit there. Like, it is damn near impossible because it's a giant concrete building, and it didn't help that, like, half my classes were in the fucking basement, or, like, in the middle of the fucking building. So, what I legitimately fucking did was I brought a few UMD movies and fucking Little Big Planet on PSP. And N Plus as well. And I just play them on my fucking PSP. Thing has dog shit battery. But still, I actually got some use out of that fucking, like, Family Guy disc. They were episodes that I've seen hundreds of times. Legitimately hundreds of times. But it was still nice that I could still enjoy my Family Guy without needing to download every fucking episode or rip the discs to my fucking Chrome, rip the discs to my PC, upload them to the fucking school Google Drive so everyone can enjoy them. Because that was a huge common thing, was the everything folder, and I actually still have one of them. One of the original everything folders from my fucking school. I still have it. It never went away. Never did. Like, there was a bunch of shit you could do to get the everything folders. At my old school, at my old middle school, if you wanted, like, an everything folder that you could link to, like, your house without needing to use the fucking Chromebook to get to the everything folder, or pretty much upload whatever the fuck you want into that Google Drive without getting caught, all you really had to do was just email yourself an everything folder. And then on that Chromebook, you just upload whatever the fuck you want. That was Hickory Hills. I have a lot of history with Hickory Hills. The fucking horror stories of Hickory Hills. That fucking school has a death count. But, like, at my old high school, because I didn't go to the Springfield High School. I left it during the middle of middle school. But, still though, like, the everything folder, it was unlimited fucking storage space, like at Hickory Hills. So you could just upload wherever the fucking one. I probably had like a fucking terabyte worth of bullshit, because like, I collected every fucking image I came across. Oh, schoolwork is getting uploaded to that fucking everything folder. Fucking, random pictures from the fucking teacher's Canvas page, like the banner and shit that just says, oh, English. Yeah, into the everything folder. So I have a lot of that type of bullshit. I think I've also had a few like pictures of rocks and shit. Something from a Febreze thing. I think even some old HQ Silas Sterling videos as well. Like, the first like fucking 5. Like, I pretty much have all that shit on there. I think even like 1 or 2 of the original reviews from like season 1 of Late Night with Silas. Like, I have all that type of bullshit on there. Just because I thought it was kind of funny. And my friend also had one. He had a lot more interesting shit on his. Including his fucking schoolwork. But yeah, like, everything folders were so common because all you had to do was just share it with people. You just share it with people. Make it so, like, you set a shortcut to their everything folder. So, like, you'd have an everything folder with, like, fucking 15 branching everything folders. All to other people's fucking drives, pretty much, because everything would get uploaded there. The only ones that wouldn't is, like, schoolwork that we were currently turning in. So, like, because some of the fucking teachers are like, okay, just set up, like, a Google Drive, like, folder, and just put all your schoolwork in there, and I'll fucking check it, you know? That was the only time we didn't put anything in the fucking everything folder, until it was already graded, and the teacher's like, okay, now you can delete it. So we just moved that to the fucking everything folder. It was a silly shit. Not that many people did it. It was mainly me and my fucking friend. But still, we had a boatload of bullshit. And like the last year of school was when they finally was like, okay, no more fucking, people can't do that anymore. I think it was like only like 500 gigabytes. And I pretty much had that shit damn near full at that last year. And I was like, okay, I gotta fucking start grabbing everything I can find before they like lock me out of my account. That's how I found out they fucking got rid of the thing. And also, I'm pretty sure they saw me get online on my old fucking school account like 2 years after I fucking graduated. And I just downloaded like a handful of videos that I could find. I was like, okay, I definitely need this one. Holy shit, Mr. Floyd. My fucking favorite fucking teacher. My favorite computer lab teacher. There's barely any information of him. I'm fucking downloading that video and uploading it. Because I stopped collecting like 1,000 fucking images, and I moved over to collecting 1,000 songs and videos of bullshit. That's where Silas Archival Stash was born, by the way. That's how that was born. And now it's Silas Archives, because Archival Stash is lost media. because someone, now this is why I told the story, because someone decided to upload a little Family Guy special features and Disney wasn't too fucking happy. And they decided to strike them all fucking down, not at once, but fucking individually. And I was about to clear the fucking copyright strike from the gay-ass fucking Severin films. That one was about to go away, and I was fucking begging them, please just get rid of the fucking strike. It's a public domain movie, and they're like, everything on the internet's wrong. So, they never fucking got rid of it. They never got rid of the damn copyright strike. Archival stash is gone. God damn it, I have to re-upload fucking everything. There was 18,000 videos on that fucking account. And I've been slowly doing it. I'm not doing DVD rips anymore. I'm not doing special features. These are gone. I wanted to get through all of them. That was my original plan. To do every single one of these. Because I knew that would boost that number way the fuck up. Especially, this one had to be, like, I'd upload all these separately. See, Volume 5 special features. I had to do all those separately. And that one's special features, deleted scenes. It's like about a shitload of fucking, like, 30-second clips, pretty much. I think Volume 3 was also like that. I don't know. It's either Volume 3 or Volume 2 that was also like that. But yeah, I was like, oh shit. I have to do all that again. I have to re-upload everything. And I'm slowly doing it. And I'm, like, discovering new shit that I never extracted before. So some of the game soundtracks, like, I can't just go to the giant archive that's on Internet Archive of the channel. Which is pretty much only the songs, no music CDs, none of that bullshit. But I can't use those because those are missing songs that I didn't know I could extract before. Like Fallout New Vegas. My original upload of the Fallout New Vegas soundtrack, it was like 300 songs or whatever. Like, it was like the fourth biggest soundtrack I ever did. Now I'm finding out there's like 700 fucking Fallout New Vegas songs. Because there was one folder I never checked. So I'm finding out there's like 700 fucking Fallout New Vegas songs. I'm like, god damn it. I already had to do 700 songs because of Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, I'm slowly rebuilding that account. The only DVD rips I'm doing is of the Thrift Store Media, because I've actually been meaning to re-upload all those to Internet Archive. I know, I fucking hate Internet Archive, and if I lose my Internet Archive account, I'm not making a fucking another. If I lose this one, it's fucking over. I'm not doing it again. Yeah, Internet Archive's a dog shit platform. They don't fucking care about actually archiving shit. But yeah, I need to slowly get through all the Thrift Store CDs and the DVDs that I have. I think I already got all the Thrift Store VHSs re-uploaded, or at least a good majority of them. Those were kind of difficult to dig out of the fucking Google takeouts because it's just fucking annoying. Like, sorting through that, it was fucking 4 terabytes worth of bullshit. I'm definitely missing some stuff. It was 4 terabytes. But I pretty much got every single video game soundtrack I ever uploaded, at least on Internet Archive. At least mostly complete. There's probably some that are missing a few songs. And of course the titles aren't complete because Google Takeout fucking sucks. But still, Archival Stash was archived. The entirety of it. The only thing that wasn't was the CDs and DVDs, because I didn't know which ones were special features and which ones were Thrift Store Media. And I'm doing the Thrift Store Media separately anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. So I did all that, and I'm still doing it. There's so much. There is so much. You cannot comprehend how fucking annoying it is to hit the daily upload limit every single fucking day till I get 18,000 videos. I would have to upload for 180 days straight. 180 fucking days straight of just uploading, hitting the upload limit ever. Because the upload limit's 100 videos. And you can't comprehend how fucking long that takes. It is a ridiculous amount of time. I feel bad for the people who can't verify. Like, Cinmix, I'm so fucking sorry you can't verify your shit. Because I know I know she definitely wants to upload more than fucking 10 videos, especially if she wanted to come back doing archival shit. But I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I couldn't imagine only doing fucking 10. I had to deal with only being able to upload 10 videos a day for like a fucking week. Holy shit. It was backed up. There was like fucking 50 videos I wanted to upload. And I'm like, I just want to fucking upload these now. But yeah. Still though, like, it's a lot. It's a shit ton, but I am slowly building this channel back up. I am. And it's going to have even more videos because because it used to be there was HQ Silas Sterling, that was the main channel, which got replaced by Call Me FDA, Late Night with Silas. It got replaced with that. That is the main channel now. HQ Silas Sterling is pretty much just a look back at fucking history. Same thing with the original Silas Sterling channel. The old channel is what I like to call it. And then you had the two archive channels. Archival Stash and originally the Silas Files, but I had changed it to Silas Archives. Because it wouldn't make sense to still call it Silas Files if I'm uploading other people's shit. But I think it was Video Dump. I don't fucking remember. But Silas Archival Stash, that one was mainly just for other people's shit. So that was game soundtracks, music CDs, other shit, you know? And then Silas Archives, Video Dump, Files, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That was for like the shit that I would find of myself. It's like old unpublished videos, raw footage, gameplay footage, you know, all that. But since Archival Stash went away, Silas Archives had to fucking take up that lead. So now it's amalgamation. So it's a mixture of my shit and other people's shit. It is an amalgam. And once I finish uploading every single game soundtrack I ever uploaded, there was fucking 8,000. There was 8,000 video game songs I uploaded to Silas Archives. The last one, I think, was Solitaire Collection, Microsoft Solitaire Collection. But after I deal with all that, then I can finally truly move on to doing more game soundtracks, actual ones. Like, I already got so much shit moved over, man. It's so much. It's so much. It really is. But yeah, I'm so happy. The gameplay footage alone takes up a lot of fucking space. My ultimate goal with YouTube is to have a channel that is on that fucking top 100 most videos on a channel list on fucking Wikitubia, because I think it'd be really funny. I have to be doing this shit for a few fucking years straight. If I were to hit the upload limit every fucking day, I would have to do it for a few fucking years. Especially the motherfucker who has 2 million. Holy shit. There's only 5 channels who have hit over 1 million. To put that in perspective, right? Put that in perspective. 1 million. Get rid of 2 of those zeros. What do you get? Oh, fuck. Hold on, I gotta do math. I have to do math for a second. This is a million. That's 1 0 0 0 0 0 0, right? Then you gotta get rid of 2 of those zeros. So it'd be 1. I can do it. Just give me a second. I'm fucking slow. I cheated my ass all the way through math class. I can do this. I give up. Let me get rid of these 2. Get rid of those 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Holy shit. That's over 100 videos. That's over 100. So that's 100. Fucking God, 10,000 days straight. 10,000 days straight of uploading 100 videos. 10 fucking thousand straight of uploading 100 videos every single day. 10,000 videos straight. 10,000 days. That's 10,000 days. 10,000 days of hitting the upload limit, 100 video upload limit every single day. How many is that in years? How many is 10,000 in years? I need to know. 10,000 days in years. That is 27 straight years of uploading bullshit. Some of these fuckers are cheating. I know YouTube's old, but it's not that fucking old. And that's only to hit 1 million. I think maybe YouTube might have not had a fucking upload limit before. There's a possibility of that. But still, holy fuck. 27 years. I know there's been weird days where I can upload way more past the upload limit. They're probably taking advantage of that. But there's also a possibility that you could theoretically bypass the upload limit. Because, I think his name is Theo. Because there's this kid, Theo Slendytubbies. He constantly uploads like 4-second videos from his PS4. And he's only been on YouTube for a few years and he already hits like fucking 500,000 videos. I think he's probably at like fucking 800,000 now. But and like I'll check his stats. And it'll be like, oh, he uploaded like 1,000 videos today. There's no fucking way he's like publicly making a bunch of fucking videos, unlisted videos. There's no fucking way. He's also only been on YouTube since like fucking 2020 anyway. So that doesn't make any fucking sense. So I think there's a possibility that like there's some programs that can access YouTube Studio and still upload. And like upload past the actual upload limit. Because that's just like a studio thing. Like that's what that is. That is a YouTube Studio thing. Hitting that upload limit, that's only on YouTube Studio side. If you were to bypass that, you could still upload. Like 100%. There's actually a way to make those stats like artificially inflated. It's like have like unlisted or private videos before. And then once you hit the upload limit, make them public. Like the day before, have unlisted private videos. And then once you hit the upload limit, you just make them public. That's what I used to do. I'm like, oh, I fucking hit the upload limit, but I'm not done uploading yet. So I'd be like, okay, here's all the raw footage to fucking Late Night with Silas that I could find. You know, I'm pretty much only doing that after I like hit a fucking season because that was getting annoying, doing that periodically. So like once season 5 of Late Night with Silas is over, I'm immediately fucking making all the raw footage public. I think I'm already at like 100. So there's just going to be a day where it looks like I uploaded like 300 fucking videos. But yeah, my ultimate goal is to have a shitload of fucking videos. Just because I think it's kind of funny. The gameplay footage is helping a lot, but the problem is I don't like playing games all that much. So the gameplay footage ain't helping too much. These videos definitely aren't helping too much. Game soundtracks is where you get a shitload. Because like, it's like, oh, there's fucking 1,000 songs, have fun. And I'm like, okay. 700 Left 4 Dead songs. 700 Fallout songs. That's what that amounts to. I'm gonna stop talking. I've been talking for too long.